All right, we're back again with another case from Anker. Now, if you are a fan of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Frosted, you know that's one of my best budget cases out there for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, then you are going to love this Anker Tough Textured. I don't know if Anker even came out with names for their cases, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, recently, you know we just finished talking about their Mag 360 case. Now, I know some of you going to be like, yo, T, these look like just like the Chinese knockoffs of all the other cases that's out there. And yes, you could be true, but some people, guess what? They don't care. They just want a solid case for a solid price, and that's why I'm kind of delivering these videos of these Anker cases to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. Now, this one here is going to look very similar, all right, to the one that we have already done from Anker, but this one does not have the 360 mag ring. And you know that 360 ring does interfere a little bit when you're talking about using your MagSafe accessories. If you're a wallet owner or you're a wallet user, you use battery packs, different things like that. Stands, it's going to be a little hard when it comes to this 360 stand, but this one right here really solves that with giving you that same strong magnet without having that 360-degree stand on it. So if you don't need to stand, don't look at it, look at this one. But one thing that I love about this, it has textures going all the way around this phone, and it has a strong fit, strong MagSafe, and this thing is only 20 bucks. So now you see why I'm making this video. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So of course, it's going to give you this frosted, translucent back. Now, I want to tell you this, all right? Now, if you're eating your fresh French fries from McDonald's, which are the best French fries probably out there, it's no debate. Let me know your best French fries down in the comment section down below. But you're going to get some of that grease when it comes to that on the back of this phone case, all right? That's going to happen, but you know, just hit it with your shoulder, okay? Always have some electronics wipes around and you'll be fine. You get it right off. So of course, you're going to have that back. You're going to be able to see that MagSafe ring. These sides are going to be made of TPU, but they are very stiff, not flimsy, which they are a little bit more stiffer than these were in this case. So that's good in my opinion, because I do feel like the fit is better than this 360 case, but it goes very firm all the way around. Of course, it has a little bit of movement, but things still it still is very stiff when it comes on this case. It's not going to flex that much. Okay, the case is not that flexible, so the whole case is going to be fairly thin. When you look at the bottom, you get your cutouts. Of course, you're going to get your volume up and down. These are built rubber buttons into the case, which is going to be a little bit different than the 360 case, because this one had the standalone buttons, and these are actually rubber and built into the case. So you do get a little trade-off, but in my opinion, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and pop this on the scale and see how much she weighs. So dropping it on the scale, we're looking at 48 grams for this Anker textured case. Let's go ahead and grab the 15 Pro Max, put it down on the scale with it paired together. 284 grams with that combo. All right, so let's go ahead and take a step around the case. So this is basically how it looks with that natural titanium. So, you know, you'll be able to see the color of it, but you're not really going to get a good gist of it. This is basically how it's going to look. Now, let's go ahead and step around the case and see what she is working with. So on that top side, you are looking at closed tops. You see, you get those textures, but the textures feel very good. We'll get into that when we talk about how it feels in your hands. Coming along the bright side, of course, all textures, no branding whatsoever on this case. And I know tons of you absolutely love that. Hitting that button, nice and tactile, no issues with that button. Flipping it on the bottom, you see all of your cutouts are good, and your lightning, this is not lightning, and your type C port right here looks like it is big enough so you can fit a bigger head of a type C cable. Pause, no diddy. Flipping over on the other side, you see your volume up and down. All right, work good. Your buttons are okay. Could they be better? Yeah, but this is that old generic style case where you really just got the buttons that you have. Of course, they're the individual cutouts on the older case. The other case was a little bit more clicky. So that's pretty much it when it comes to all around the case. Everything seems pretty good. Buttons work fine. No issues there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that lay on the table protection. Now, of course, I am running that tempered glass screen protector. This basically has a standard lay, all right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too big when it comes to your lay on table protection. We're looking at light protection. This is not anything heavy duty that you're going to be throwing it down the stairs. You're not doing that with this case. So just please keep that in mind. Now, on the back side of it, of course, your cameras are protected, and this does have a rubber camera ring. No aluminum, so you have to worry about it getting scratched up. None of those things. So you do have a rubber camera ring that does keep your cameras protected. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? Okay, for 20 bucks, something has to be a compromise, T, and let's talk about it, but it's not the fit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you want to step around the case, starting at the sides, very stiff sides. I mean, look at it. I'm really pulling hard to get these sides to stiff to move. On the buttons, yes, they move a little bit, but things are still stiff. You don't have to worry about it. On this top side, it gets a little movement. Once again, not bad. And even on this bottom, you really have to pull it out. Look at my finger. You really have to get a lot of pull on it to move and pull the sides away from the casing. In my opinion, if this thing fits good. I've been running it for a few days. I have had no issues with it. And if a case has a bad fit and loosey-goosey all up in there, nobody likes loosey-goosey in anything. This thing will be immediately off my phone. I don't even know if I would did a review of it. So the fit of it has been very good. No problems at all. You know, tight fit all the way around. Now, how does this case feel in your hand? Let's talk a little bit about that grip. Now, when it comes to these cases, and you guys once again in the comment section say, well, this is just a knockoff of whatever little Chinese case or whatever it can be. The main thing that we worry about is the sides. These things are slippery, smooth rubber TPU. There is no grip. It's one of the smoother outside of a hard crystal case. One of the smoothest, non-grippiest textures that you can probably get out there. And Anker said, now, wait a minute, let me switch it up just a little bit, all right? Let me switch it up just a little bit and put these grips on the side. These are very smooth grips. They're not gripping in your hand super hard, not super aggressive. So if you're a person who really doesn't like grips on their phone, this isn't gonna bother you. And I think this will give you just the level of grip that you need when we are talking about holding this case. And I absolutely love that they put it all the way around. They just didn't do the sides. They didn't just do the top and the bottom or the three sides. They did all four sides, all right? Top, side, side, boom, all gripped, all right? All gripped up. Okay, so I like the grip on it. The case still remains fairly thin, so you get a tight fit, good grip. I mean, right now, this thing is checking all the boxes when we are talking about 20 bucks. But let's go ahead and get into the big dog test. Let's go ahead and get into the MagSafe test, man, because sometimes you know that is what cripples a case. And let's go ahead and drop it down on MagSafe. As you see, it works just fine when we are talking about MagSafe charging. Let's see if this case has been up in the gym and can lift this bad boy up. Now that I am impressed with for a $20 case. I mean, this thing is picking this case base up, and you guys know this base is going to be a heavy base, and it's picking it up. Actually, it falls for a little bit, but the thing about it is it picks it up and it can hold it. And for $20, that is a strong magnet, and that is one I can get beside. So good job, Anker, for putting a nice, strong magnet in here. I am not mad at it. So let's go ahead and talk about our MagSafe accessories. Let's go ahead and bring them in. So if you're going to be using something like a wallet, now you can do that. Once again, unlike the other one here, when it comes to a 360 case, you can do this right here, and it will be up there very strong. You do not have to worry about this wallet coming off, sliding in and out your pocket. This thing isn't going nowhere. You have a very strong fit. Do I need to start doing a MagSafe wallet shake test? Yeah, I'm not doing that, man, because my phone will be broken 3 tests in. But this thing right here has a strong magnet. This wallet is up here. I'm shaking my whole studio. This wallet is up here strong, so you do not have to worry about your wallet or anything like that falling off. Now, let's go ahead and get into the real deal shake test. Let's go ahead and pop our Anker battery pack up here, and let's do light shake, medium shake, hard. Shit. Hard shake is what threw this case off. All right. That was a hard shake, but I literally was almost about to stop the test. I was shaking, and I was about to stop. And that last super hard shake, the battery pack went flying off. Once again, that is an extremely exaggerated test, but I love to do that so you can just demonstrate the type of strength that this case gives when it comes to MagSafe. So this is going to be the Anker textured. I don't even know what the end of name is. I don't even think they have an official name for the case, all right? But this is going to be the Anker frosted case with the textured sides. I mean, for $20, it's only going to come in black and clear. For 20 bucks, it's really hard to beat this thing because you get very stiff sides. You get a nice thin case, strong MagSafe magnets. Buttons could be a little bit better, but for 20 bucks, this is a perfect everyday case for someone who just wants a little bit of protection on their phone, don't want to spend a bunch of money. This is what this is going to be for. So this might be the new budget king out here on the block. Because I know I love the Spigen Ultra Hybrid. It resembles it very much so. But this one has grips on the side. And sometimes for that other case, for the Spigen Ultra Hybrid, that just was a deal breaker for a lot of people. They loved it. but they didn't like the idea that it had a smooth side to it, so you really couldn't grab it that good. But this Anker right here is going to solve it with these texture sides and the grips going around. So check it out, man. 20 bucks. I feel like this is the perfect everyday case. Nice, cheap. If you mess it up, go on Amazon, buy you a new one. You can get it fairly quickly when we are talking about the shipping times. But if you want to check out that Speaking Ultra Hybrid video I did, I think the Speaking also has a few other little things that this one doesn't have. I'll be sure to pop that video right here.